Alanis here, coming live to you from my bedroom in New York City. I am one of Blushington's makeup artists in the Upper East Side. I wanted to show you guys how to achieve this look right here. It is one of our signature looks. It's called Simply Glowing. It's really all about the skin, a hint of eyes, and everything else just comes naturally with your own beauty. And so if you want to know how to achieve this look right here, then keep on watching. So once your skin is all prepped, I'm going to show you my all-time favorite trick. It is to use Vita Liberata on your face. So I'm just going to put that on the hollows of my cheek, on my jawline, and on my forehead. I'm going to move on to adding glow from within as well. So bronze, glow. I'm taking Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl, and I'm just going to apply this on the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to take Becca Aqua Luminous on my beauty blender. I'm just going to bounce that all over my face in a very sheer manner. I like to think of foundation as nail polish. You know, you want to start off with a thin layer, and if you see any problem areas that you want to add a little extra to, let it dry and then add another thin layer right over that, and that's going to give you the most natural look. So as my foundation sets, I'm moving on to eyes. I'm using Jouer's eye primer as a nice base just to make sure that everything lasts. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, dip it into a warm brown shade, and I'm going to run that right across my crease. A trick that I like to do as well is kind of wing it out, like sweep it over, and that way it kind of elongates your eye too. Windshield wiper motions. So to deepen this up a little bit, I'm taking a nice espresso-y brown, and I'm just going to do that on my outer V. You're going to want to focus the initial product right on the lash line like this, sort of wing it out a bit, and then taking a fluffy brush, diffuse that color right into that outer V. To wrap up the eyeshadow, I'm taking this nice golden color and I'm just going to run that right across my lid. Make sure your hands are nice and sanitized since we are using our fingers. I'm just going to pat that right on the lid. I love to use my fingers for shimmers, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can also take a brush and use some setting spray to wet it, and that way you get full opacity. So the reason why we do eyeshadow before concealer is just so that we can dust off any fallout. So for concealer, I'm just going to take my Becca Aqua Luminous on my beauty blender. I'm just going to pat, 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 almost in a sort of triangle shape under the eye, so that way it brightens up that whole region. So this is the time to see if you want any more coverage around your face. For me, I do still have some texture here, but I like that. It's fine. This is my skin. But it's up to you to decide if you want full coverage. I'm fine with my texture. I'm fine with my little rosacea bumps. My issue is this right here. And so a trick for this, dewiness and blemishes don't always go together. So I'm just going to blot that with a little powder, and that way it'll diminish the shine and draw less attention to my forehead blemishes. So moving back onto eyes, I'm taking my Ico Lash Alert mascara and I'm just going to brush that right on through. We're almost finished. I'm just going to brush a little bit of brow gel through my brows to give me a really nice, natural, fluffy brow look. So skin is looking pretty good. As you can see, we have that natural bronze going on, the natural glow. All we need to do is add some blush. So I'm going to take Stila's Lilium blush. It's a cream blush to go with that really creamy, glowy skin kind of look. And I'm just going to use that right on my cheeks. So to finish this off, I'm taking Jouer's Lip Enhancer Balm in the shade Rose. And I'm just going to apply that on my lips. Thank you guys so much for watching our signature look, Simply Glowing.